Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for coming to our OMEA preview concert. My name is Mr. Pickering. I'm the high school choir director, and we're very excited to have our sixth grade choir joining us this evening. Can we give them a round of applause? For the high school choirs, this is our test run because next week we have contests, which we host here at the high school, where we will sing for a bunch of judges, and they will rate us on a rating system, and we will attempt to make it on to state contests. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later on this evening, but without further ado, I'd like to welcome Miss Lance, Miss Pellington, and our wonderful sixth grade choir to the stage. Please welcome them.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit shorter, sorry. I am Mrs. Lance, and later you'll see Miss Pellington. We are the directors of the sixth grade choir. We are so happy to sing for you this evening. We have 3 pieces that we'd like you to enjoy. The first is a spiritual entitled By and By. The second is a beautiful song called Who Has Seen the Wind, featuring a very special guest, if I do say so myself, Nordonia alum, my mother, Mrs. Azzarello, so she'll be playing flute for us today. And then finally, Walk Through Life. We will end the show with that. Thank you so much. Take pictures, video. Your kids are amazing. We love working with them first thing every morning. Singing at 7:30 is tough, but they do a really great job. Enjoy the show. Can I get one more round of applause for my mom, please? Also, special thanks for Mr. Bill Schaefer on the piano playing all our accompaniments today. He is amazing. Thank you so much.
Can we get one more round of applause for the 6th grade choir, please? I can assuredly say they started singing their warm up beforehand, and Miss Bowling, who is our booster president, came down, was trying to have a conversation with me, and I could not focus on what she was saying because I have never heard the 6th grade choir sound as good as they do tonight. Please give them a round of applause. We are so very lucky. We are so very lucky to have Miss Lance and Miss Pellington feeding the program. And I did the math. I know from 8th grade into high school, I think we are at like 92% retention rate. And at the high school level from grades 9 through 11, we're at like 96% retention that are staying in the program. So we're really, really excited about that. We've not done the numbers for the 6th grade and the 7th grade, but I'd be curious to see that. Gentlemen, please stand. We'd like to invite Vox Fortis to the stage now, please. while they're taking the risers, just a quick full circle story. So Mrs. Azzarello, who is Miss Lance's mother, and Mr. Azzarello, who is sitting somewhere in the middle there, they are both alums of Nordonia. But beyond that, when I was teaching in Cuyahoga Falls 20 years ago, they were my booster presidents there in Cuyahoga Falls, and Miss Lance's brother Vince was my dauntless when I directed Once Upon a Mattress. So it's neat to have them in the audience, and we both agreed that we're a little bit older than we were 20 some years ago. So anyway, we're very excited. What's that? Not you. This is Vox Fortis. Our first piece is Kyrie eleison. At this time, I'd like to invite Isabella Fazio to the stage. She will be accompanying our next piece with flutes.
beloved, and she's mine. I am my beloved, and she's mine. Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away.
Another round of applause for Izzy, please.
I've got a ticket to the glory kingdom. I've got a ticket to the glory land. I put my troubles and my worries behind me. Now the world can't do me no harm. Ride the train to the glory kingdom. Ride the train to the glory land. I've got my baggage and I'm bound for glory. Now the world can't do me no harm. I'm bound for the glory kingdom. I'm bound for the glory land. I've got my troubles and my worries behind me. Now the world can't do me no harm. Go tell Mary and go tell John. Tell everybody about the things that been done. Some of these mornings, Lord, it won't be long. You'll look around for me and I'll be gone. I've the ticket to the glory kingdom. I've got the ticket to the glory land. I put my troubles and my worries behind me. Now the world can't do me no harm. And the world can't do me no harm. And the world can't do me no harm.
Second row guys sit in the first two rows. Choral guys sit in the second two rows. At this time, I'd like to invite Bel Canto up to the stage. Please stand. As they make their way to the stage, as I said at the beginning of the concert, we are singing for OMEA judges next week. We will sing the three pieces that you are hearing tonight for three different judges on the stage. We're actually going to be performing in the gym. All the details are in the program of what time and where we're performing. And then we will leave the gym, and we will go to another room, and they will have us sight read something that they've never seen before. And so we've been spending, if the truth note, probably 60-40 sight reading strong in rehearsal. We've been doing a lot of music literacy stuff this year just because coming out of the pandemic, that's one of the things that we've really kind of struggled on. Even statewide, I'm seeing that with other colleagues. So we've really hit that pretty hard. And so we sing for those four judges. They'll give us a composite score, and it's like golf. So the lower the number, the better. So our goal is to get a 1, and we can get a 1 all the way up through a 5. Any group that gets an overall 1 ends up getting a pass to go on to state contests at the end of April. And so we've been working really hard to kind of achieve that goal. And I always tell the kids that, yes, we want to get a 1. We want to do our absolute best. But it's more than about a rating because these judges that come and listen to us, they don't know what these choirs sounded like in August. They don't know what these choirs sounded like last year. And so there's no way really big way to show that growth, but it's just 3 people's opinions on one particular day. So we strive for that excellence and do as much as we can to really ensure that we are giving our absolute best on that on those performances. So without further ado, this is Bel Canto. Our first selection is "How Excellent Is Thy Name."
Excellent, how excellent is thy name, O Lord, our Lord. How excellent in all the earth is thy name.
This time I'm going to ask Ars Vocem to come forward. We've been working on a piece since the beginning of the school year. We were actually going to take them to solo and ensemble contest, but they're in this weird position that they are too small of a group to go to large group contest, and they are too large of a group to go to the small group contest. And so we still want to sing the piece that we're prepared. We hope that you don't mind. This is Lift Thine Eyes from Mendelssohn's Elijah.
Lift thine eyes, oh, lift thine eyes to the mountains, whence cometh, whence cometh, whence cometh help. Thy help cometh from the Lord, from the Maker of heaven and earth. He has said, thy foot shall not be moved. Thy keeper will never slumber, will never slumber. Lift thine eyes, oh, lift thine eyes to the mountains, whence cometh, whence cometh, whence cometh help, whence cometh, whence cometh, whence cometh help.
Our last selection this evening is Witness by Kirby Shaw.
Who will be a witness for my Lord? Who will be a witness for my Lord? Who will be a witness for my Lord? My soul is a witness for my Lord. You read in the Bible and you understand. Methuselah was the oldest man. He lived
stay. Go to your chorale positions. Chorale, guys. Chorale, please. At this time, I'm going to invite Miss Bowling to the stage. She's going to talk to you a little bit about next weekend.
Good evening. Hi, I'm Glenda Bowling. I'm the president of Choral Boosters here, and it's been a pleasure to serve with the group this year. And we had a fantastic Aka Fest. We're really looking forward to the OMEA contest. And this is something that we do for the local schools around us. And we want this to be a successful event. And the way that we can make this a successful event is by having parents, grandparents, whomever would like to volunteer. So we still have some spots open. So I'm not begging and pleading yet, but I'm kind of begging and pleading to have some of you. You can go on the program, and the second page on the program has a link that you can go to. You can go right now and sign up for a spot. If there's a spot that you see that you can do part of it, but not the whole thing, that's fine. Sign up for it. We would love to have whomever can at least give us some time. So we appreciate all the work that these kids are putting into it. Yes, your kids. And really appreciate the support that you guys give to our students and to boosters. So here's for a great festival or a great contest here coming up soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's, Ms. Bowling mentioned Aka Fest. It's mind-blowing to me that just a couple weeks ago we had Aka Fest and every seat in here was full, and the music that you were hearing come from the stage was completely opposite of what you were hearing this evening, and that's by design. We really, really pride ourselves on having a lot of diverse repertoire and a lot of diverse groups, and we really pride ourselves on our concert groups, and those a cappella groups are simply an outgrowth of the overall health of the program. And so we're really proud of the work that the students have been doing. In terms of hosting OMEA and hosting the a cappella festival, our a cappella festival is one of two in this part of the country, and it's just kind of grown to be a thing. And we're also very lucky to host large group contests. And a lot of people say, well, that's an awful lot of work for you guys to take on. Why do you do that? And part of the reason is because I always try to model for them and talk to the students about service over self and just making sure that we are giving back to the community that gives to us. And so that's part of what I view our job is to kind of push forward with music education and kind of help push the envelope on the arts and stuff. So it's really important to us. The students really love taking the groups around and seeing the different forms of sight reading that other schools do, because other schools do sight read. I know it's hard to believe, but they do. Or some schools do not sight read, and that's evident as well, that you'll find out. And I'm just so very proud of how they've taken that on and how much pride they take in that. So we do have a couple spots left, so I know that Miss Bowling and Miss Spinetti are going to be in the back to help get those last few spots filled. If you could help that out, that would be wonderful. All right, so our chorale this evening is accompanying, actually all the groups were accompanying. Can you please give a big round of applause for Mr. Schaefer? He stepped in at the last minute in the last week and a half, maybe week and a half, and has just been a godsend to us, and we're just very thankful for him. The chorale's first piece is Festival Sanctus.
Sanctus, Dominus Deus, Dominus Deus, Sabaoth. cieli e terra, gloria, gloria tua, vieni su cieli e terra, gloria, gloria tua. Hosanna, Hosanna Deo, Hosanna in excelsis. 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 Benedictus, Benedictus, qui venit, in nomine Domini, Domine Dei, Dei, Dei. Sanctus, 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 Dominus Deus, Dominus Deus, Dominus Deus, Sabaoth, pleni su cieli et terra, gloria, gloria tua, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis Deo.
As I mentioned in the program, we for the first time this year, we had students participate in OMEA solo and ensemble contest and take solos the contest. All 10 of the students that went all received superior ratings. Please give them a round of applause. Most of you are familiar with Mr. Spinetti here, but you're mostly familiar with him because you usually see him spitting into the microphone. Most people are not aware that he can actually sing really, really well. And he took a solo to contest in Class A and received a superior rating. So I wanted to give him an opportunity to kind of showcase that the other talent that he has besides spitting all over the place. So go ahead, Nick.
Give to me the life I love, let the life go by me. Give the jolly heaven above, and the byway nigh me. Bread in the bush with stars to see, bread I dip in the river. There's the life for a man like me. There's the life forever. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be on me. Give the face of earth around and the road before me. Wealth I seek, not hope nor love, nor our friends to know me. All I seek, the heaven above, and the road below me. Oh, let autumn fall on me, where her fields I linger, silencing the bird on tree, biting the blue finger. White as meal the frosty field, warm the fireside haven. Not to autumn will I yield, not to winter even. Let the blow fall soon or late, let what will be on me. Give the face of earth around and the road before me. Wealth I ask, not hope nor love, nor our friends to know me. All I ask, the heaven above, and the road below me.
Who knew, right? Right? Give another round of applause. So Nick, along with all of the students that went to Solo and Ensemble, are all taking private lessons from a teacher somewhere. If you are interested in looking into private lessons for your students, I would highly recommend it because all of those students are just growing exponentially. Nick just got cast in the Akron All-City musical. He is going to be Judd in Oklahoma. If you know Oklahoma, you can kind of see Judd, right, in Nick, right? Okay. And Ella Bozan got cast as well. And Mason Tyler got cast. All that to say is that these kids are doing fantastic work. So we hope that you enjoy our last piece. It is the word The word was God, and we will hope to see you next week at our performances. If you're able to come out and support us, it's really nice to have an audience, because otherwise we just see three judges staring down at a paper, writing and taking notes and talking into a recorder while we sing, and it's kind of daunting. It'd be nice to look out in the audience and have some smiles on some people's faces so we have somebody to sing to. This is The Word Was God. One thing I did forget to announce, sorry Carlton, I'm not using the mic this time. After the concert, we're gonna give a few minutes for the sixth grade to usher out, and then we will be having a very, very, very brief meeting about the Disney trip. It was approved by the school board last week, so we are going to Disney next year. We're gonna go over the itinerary. It should probably take no more than 20 minutes. So let's let the sixth grade file out after we're done, and then if you could come down front, and I will go over the itinerary and everything that's involved in that. Thank you so very much.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
All things were made that have been made. Nothing was made He has not made. All things were made that have been made. Nothing was made He has not made.
All things were made by Him, all things were made by Him. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
And the Word was
Beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God,
the Word was
the Word
with
was
God.
God.
And the
In
Word
the
was
beginning
God.
was the
In
Word,
the
and the
beginning
Word was with God,
and the Word
and
was
the
with
Word was
God.
God.
And the
In
Word
the
was
beginning
God.
was the
In
Word,
the
and the
beginning
Word was
in
with
the
God,
beginning was the Word God. And the Word was God.
was the Word,
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And the Word, and the Word,
and the Word,
and the Word was God.
Can we have one more round of applause for all the choirs tonight? And Miss Lance and Miss Pellington. And finally, sometimes I forget to do this, but if you are ever sitting in this auditorium for an event, it is only possible because of our auditorium crew in the back. Can you please give them a round of applause? Thank you so very much for coming. We will let the sixth grade leave, and then we'll have our Disney meeting. Thank you very much. Guys, risers to the choir room. And then can somebody take charge of getting all of the racks and everything back in the road room? I don't even care if it's hung back up. Just take care of that stuff and clean up those rooms. We got it? You guys sound fantastic.